Kind of damage coming in. Final pick.
This is the thing though. We've seen this before, right? If they give up that real-world manipulation to the Valentina here from Occupy Thrones, hey, we've got the hair
protection. But as it stands, there's only 1 or 2 members that can use their crowd control to try and save Gato. But that's going to be a costly expenditure, especially because with a heave, right, and with a Harriet available, you need to lock them down to ensure that your team does not get decimated.
Yeah, I mean, these are all great points here. We've seen the lineups for both of these teams. We've got the crowd being hyped up as well. We can hear them behind us, and that is from Occupy Thrones corner, and they're getting ready to go in this second match in the gold lane specifically. Gato, they have the news, right? There's no flicker available here. Gato's got to be careful. That's why we see Morrow making his way too. But he should be careful.
Walks up, gets knocked up, and that's first blood over to Benny QT.
He had the information, right? You called it as well. Has the mystery shop here. So the scaling there is going to be in his favor. It's going to make it really hard for Gato.
Way the Dragon and the Divine Judgment locking KarlTzy down, and it's Morrow who picks up a kill. But look who's here, all the way from the XP lane. Sanford with the Petrify, getting Leo petrified as well to pick up a double kill as Hulk rotates over to the mid lane with a Ring of Fire. He's angry. Sanji's going to be caught. Stunned up. Hulk picks up a kill and trades it back, but somewhere it's still Echo who has the better trade.
Hulk smash.
Hulk smash coming in. That's a lot of damage that they can't ignore. And at least
you have to constantly be worried if you are Echo about the Divine Judgment pickoffs, which we've seen Morrow do, right? He's going to constantly press that situation in favor for Occupy Thrones. That's the tool they have. They're doing it here.
Morrow with Divine Judgment, the flicker. JP does the same, and he brings Gato back. The Spawn Force was popped in, and the Muse Passion is not enough to take Benny down. It wasn't even enough to take him low. Echo get the turtle too, and it is a disaster for Occupy Thrones. Echo right now.
We mentioned it already, the lack of crowd control from the side of Occupy Thrones will be an issue in that mid game.
JP again just so lethal on this Cho. Gets the way the Dragon down onto Leo. JP's gonna be caught low, but that's gonna be called TZ, who jumps in with the time of the blades. Also has the follow-up from the Spawn Force from Benny. Fury 77 forced to flicker out, and Echo, it's just Echo everywhere.
Morrow, though, he's still holding on to the Divine Judgment.
And a lot of DPS, not just burst damage, but actually he's going to be walking into a bit of a trap, but JP turns it around yet again.
With the way the Dragon, but it's going to be Morrow who finds the Divine Judgment onto Benny, who's able to actually pop the Spawn Force. Looking for a trade. It's just JP who gets taken down in the mid lane. Sanji flickers forward. Hulk's going to be taken down with a basic attack to fade away from Sanji.
I like to call that the athletic flicker, right? Because we see
talk a lot about the range differential. Having a real world manipulation means that they can do things like this.
That's the Tempest of Blades, knocking Morrow up. KarlTzy styling here in the game. 9-3 for Echo as Benny actually moves forward. Fury's gonna be taken low, taken down to the mega kill. Sanford jumps in, the way the Dragon is there too, and that's the passive. It's all just fadeaways and pure style from Echo.
On the shoulders of Daddy JP. We're seeing Echo just...
And you can still abuse the fact that KarlTzy is just so mobile. He is still getting resources right now, but JP turns it around.
Where the Dragon, but the Divine Judgment comes in. That's going to be JP taken down, but the backline's going to be targeted down by Sanford and Benny QT with his Spawn Force. 1-for-1, Roamer for gold. It's Echo who takes the better trade once again. Leo going to be able to taunt Sanji up. Morrow's going to be taken low. KarlTzy jumping in. Morrow flickering out of the real world manipulation. The Appraiser's Wrath was so close to getting Sanji.
It's a man of focus, determination, and sheer will.
JP is a man of violence. Oh, but there's another kick. Sanford, they're going to be targeted by Hulk as he smashes towards the back line, but Gato just gets melted down by KarlTzy. What is he supposed to do? He just can't, withstand that damage anymore, man.
I mean, 10,000K at this point, right? 10 minutes in.
10,000K, that's a lot of gold.
10,000K, that is a lot of gold. And they're marching, right? I mean, you got to handle this Lord, Occupy Thrones. That's the question. Can they even hold on this long enough?
They have so much high ground damage as well coming in from Echo Philippines, and I can't help but feel like Occupy need to play a bit more defensively, but Echo won't let it happen.
JP again with an engage, but will be caught. But Sanford finds the Petrify onto 3, the Furious dive onto 2, and a kill on Gado. Mid lane base are going to be taken down now by Echo as they're looking to end the game. Benny just styling with his Mount Force under the base, under everything. Leo is still not able to find a kill. It's a legendary by Benny, and it's Echo who are still undefeated in groups.
They just stomp down, march through the base, understanding that they have all the tools available, and they are rationing their utility so well. They don't waste any spells. There's not a single moment in this high action, high paced game where we thought, wow, that was a bit overkill. Everything is